Yo everybody, welcome back to another JD the Gamer video. Back at it again with Game of Thrones Legends. And in this video we are going to complete the series and talk about the best Violet characters in their respective rarity. Wait a minute, did you know that 85% of my viewers currently are not subscribed? Click that subscribe button. Let me know that you care about the videos that I'm giving you, and that'll help the channel out. Okay, so we went through all the colors right now. We went through red, blue, green, and gold. Now it's time for violet. As always, we're going to start off with the honorable mention for the violets. And the honorable mention in this video for me is going to be Bronn. I think Bronn's a pretty solid character if you pair him with Tyrion or someone else that can work well with him. Let's take a quick look into what Bronn does. So, dirty fighting. The biggest thing I like about Bronn is his stamina speed is very fast. So you can get this off many times. Bronn deals 25% attack physical damage to a single enemy. That's not the big thing. The big thing is the next part. And marks them with Bronn's dagger. Now, what is Bronn's dagger? When a target is marked by Bronn, they suffer negative 10% accuracy and negative 10% attack debuff. So basically, you're breaking down their accuracy and their attack power. He deals 75% bonus attack physical damage to the marked target. So basically, once you mark them, you're going to do 100% damage to them when you move, because you're doing the 25% attack physical damage and then the additional 75% equaling 100%. Now, when we get into his leader and his secondary skill. Leader skill, if Bronn is the team leader, he has a 50% chance to counter enemies for 50% attack physical damage after a successful dodge. So, you can potentially do damage when it's not even your turn. He can counter and hit them and strike them and get them lower on their HP. His secondary skill, up jumped cutthroat. Bronn gains 20% stamina each time an enemy marked with Bronn's dagger takes critical damage. So whoever you have marked, again, your stamina speed is fast, so you're going to be marking a lot of people. You're going to be moving through a lot. You can mark everybody on the enemy team. Once they're marked, you get 20% stamina every time that they take critical damage. So you can see Bronn is going to constantly cycle through his turns doing damage. He doesn't do huge damage, but the fact that he's constantly hitting very fast by gaining stamina, by his stamina speed being very fast, and then the fact that he can counter, really solid unit here, and that's why he is my honorable mention. Moving on into the next rarity, we're going into the common units. Who is the best common for the Violet group? And I feel like the best common is going to be the Dragonstone Elite. Again, because of what you can do in terms of pairing, he becomes pretty solid. His stamina speed, fast. If you see the trend here, I do like characters whose stamina speed is fast or very fast. They gain very quickly. Dragonstone Elite, so this is elite attacker. Dragonstone Elite strikes a single enemy 2 times. Each strike deals 67% attack fire damage with a 25% bonus critical strike chance. So you have a 25% chance to critically strike. You're doing fire damage, pretty solid. Moving into his secondary skill though. When elite attacker deals critical damage, so you get 25% extra critical strike chance. When you do critical damage, the elite taunts the enemy for 3 turns, which means that that unit has to attack the Dragonstone Elite when they're taunted. At the start of every turn he is taunting, the elite has an 80% chance to inflict all enemies with 1 fire. So again, you pair him with Rhaenyra, Daenerys, all your fire on your fire team. They're gonna stack the fire very quickly. Daenerys is gonna do a lot of damage. It's gonna be pretty solid. And then the stack bonuses or stats bonuses, you get extra defense, extra HP, and extra attack. Pretty solid unit here. I think when it comes to the common units, he is the best on the Violet squad. Moving into the elite rarity of the Violet group, I am going to stick on the path of Dragonstone, and we're going to do the Dragonstone Maester as the best epic unit for the Violets. And there's a reason why. Stamina speed is normal. At least it's not slow. There are some slows, but normal isn't too bad either. The Maester heals all allies for 12% attack and has a 70% chance to remove a debuff from each ally. So not only are you healing, but you're also removing debuffs that could potentially harm your team. So again, I like units that do multiple things and have multiple things that they bring to the party other than just pure damage. So he heals and removes debuffs. Looking at his secondary skill, when the Maester of Medicine heals critically, he has a 50% chance to inflict each enemy with 2 fire. Again, this is great for a fire unit team. Stick him in there. Every time he heals critically, he's potentially has a chance to attach more fire to the enemy team, thus doing more damage by your fire team. And as you level him up and star him up, as you can see, 4-star inflicts each enemy with up to 3 fire, and then chance to inflict fire increases to 58%. So as you star him up, his ability to attach more fire and more frequently improves as well. And I do like the fact that he, on his stats bonuses, does 30% extra attack once you get his star level up, rather than just HP, defense, attack. He's going to do 30% extra attack. So in terms of the ability to do a wide range of things, he's healing, he's removing debuffs, he's afflicting fire, he's doing all types of stuff for your team. That is why, in terms of the epic units for Violet, the Dragonstone Maester is your #1 go-to. Now, when it comes to the legendaries for the Violets, there's a lot of different ways you can go. I feel like there are some really solid legendary Violet characters, but in my opinion, Tyrion takes the cake because of how much damage he can provide for your team. Let's just look into his skill kit. So, unfortunately, the only thing holding Tyrion back is that his stamina speed is very slow. So it does take a while for him to get going. But as we read through his skills, you'll see why it takes a while, because of how much utility this skill brings to your team. So Tyrion marks an ally to represent him in trial by combat. At the start of every turn, they gain 5% stamina. When they use their stamina ability, they deal 290% max HP damage to all enemies. So I know there's a wide variety of ways to utilize this skill. I've talked to a lot of different people. Some people say that they like to give when his first skill comes up, they like to give it to himself so that he gains stamina. He's doing damage to everyone every time he moves, and then you start to apply it to other people on your team. I personally like to typically give it to an AoE person right away. So his first time he moves, I like to give it to Daenerys, so she does AoE damage, and she's also hitting everybody for 290% max HP damage. So she's doing 2 hits every single time she moves, and I think her stamina speed is either fast or very fast. So she's moving a lot. That's what I like to do. I like to give it to an AoE unit that hits everybody. Looking at his leader skill in the secondary, when Tyrion is the team leader, whenever he is debuffed, he has a 25% chance to remove a debuff from all of his allies. So whenever the enemy team is attacking him and debuffs him, he can help out the entire team. And then an alternate approach. Anytime Tyrion takes damage, he gains 3% damage resistance to that type of damage for the next 3 turns. That's really solid, man. So every time he gets damage, he then is like, okay, I learned from that. Now that's not going to hurt me as much next time. Like, that's pretty dope. He's helping himself. He's helping the team. There's a reason why I feel like Tyrion is the best legendary character for the Violet Squad. All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of this series where we look at each color affinity and tell you which one is the best, which characters are the best in common, epic, and legendary for each color. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Here's a breakdown of the purples, or the violets, I'm sorry. If you like this list or you didn't, let me know down in the comments below. What do you think? Who is the best in each color affinity? Or more specifically, since it's on this video, in the violet affinity. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But until next time, man, it's your boy JD, and I'm out this thing, baby. Peace.